Come on, what is it?
Down over the water?
Yeah,
Let me get the net.
might be a shark. Fish on. Come here, come here.
Hey everyone, it's Texas Fish It here again. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those affected by these terrible hurricanes. Now this video is titled Good Old Days. It's a compilation of a couple of fishing trips to the Galveston beachfront. I met up with some old friends and made some new ones. We caught some fish. All in all, we had a good time. I was talking with my good friend Kingfish James, and somehow we got into reminiscing about the good old days. I've known James over 20 years. He used to live in Galveston and fished almost every day. We spoke about all the different changes that we have witnessed over the years. Changes in the weather, changes in the seasons, the quality of the water, the quality of the fish, and all the pressure being put on our resources. Spring would roll around with showers and rain, and then as soon as summer rolled up, you knew it was time to gear up and head to the beach. Prevailing winds were usually out of the southeast. These past few years, the prevailing wind seems to be coming out of the southwest. The good old days. It brought me back to the first time that I saw a spoon. My dad always took us fishing almost every weekend, and we were fishing over at Rollover Pass. It was about in the afternoon maybe. I was maybe 14, 15 years old, and I saw someone fishing in the surf, jumping up and down to avoid the waves. I noticed he was wearing a hat that looked like something a mailman would wear, and on it was a bunch of colorful and shiny things hanging off of it. So I waited for him to come out, and when he did, he had a stringer, maybe 10 to 15 foot long, full of fish, reds, trout, flounders. Then I noticed he had a real long, thin pole. On one end, there was a red bait cast reel with pearl handles. On the other, it looked like he had the end of a tablespoon. So I asked him, "What is that?" He said it was a Johnson Sprite silver minnow spoon. I asked him, "How does it work?" He said, "You cast it out and reel it back." He said the other things on his hat were called fishing lures. They were mirror lures, queen bingos, and he even had something he called a towel tail that resembled the end or back tail of a shrimp. From that day on, I said to myself, this is what I want to do. So I had my dad put a layaway on a Garcia reel and a Shakespeare rod at Foley's. Yes, Foley's back then used to have an outdoor department. That was a long time ago. And I paid for it with the money from my paper route. Once I learned how to drive, I spent all my free time fishing. Every chance I got, always fishing. I'd fish the beachfront, all the jetties, out in the surf, and I got to meet a lot of anglers, a lot of old salts who were professional jetty walkers. I learned a lot by watching them, asking questions. They taught me how to read the water, weather, moon phases, bird activity, tides, what lures to use and when to use them. I remember fishing the West End surf. As soon as I heard that trout were moving, there would be 10 to 20 people lined up like an assembly line in the surf. Fishermen were running down the beach to try to get ahead of the schools that were running the surf. It was awesome. And once things slowed down, and I loved to listen to them talk about the good old days. They talked about tarpon and snook, how before they put the bridge in over the St. Louis Pass, you could target rolling tarpon, snook, tons of reds and trout. And during the winter, it was flounder time. No limits. I learned a lot. It was cool to listen to them talk about the good old days way back then. And it made me laugh. Now here we are talking about the good old days. It's good that all these youngsters are taking up the torch, keeping the fishing tradition going. And I said to myself, I wonder what and when they'll be talking about the good old days. Just being outdoors fishing, taking advantage of what God has provided for us, should be good enough. And if you can catch fish, feed your family, now that's priceless. Please continue to click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. God bless, stay safe, and we'll see each other soon.
Come here, come here, come here. Looks like a black tip. Yeah, let go. And he popped the hook off. You love the mullet?
Huh?
They love the mullet.
Off the mullet?
Yeah, he stuck it all the way down there too. Yeah, and the mullet.
Sure die, right?
He's right at 15 and a quarter. See it? Little. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Now they got a mackerel all day long.
I saw the whole crew chasing the mullet.
Oh, that's good. Oh, watch it. There you go. Hold it up. Let's take a picture.
Okay.
Kingfish James. Nice. One more. Yeah, I think it popped off. Might have been a shark. I saw it jump out of the water. Oh, here it is. Still there. Come on. What is it?
Jump out of the water?
Yeah,
Let me get the net.
might be a shark. Nice speck. Yeah. Yeah. Mullet.
That's no finger mullet.
Yeah.
Let's go grab a cast net.
Yeah. 16 inches. Nice trout. If you put it right here, they stay alive longer.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll go to the top lip too. Got it? All right. On the mullet.
And it's under the focus.
Hey, let me take a picture of it. He swallowed the whole thing. There you go. Smile. There he is. What is it? There you go, catfish. Big old cat. Fish on. Come here, come here. It's like a black tip. Yeah. Ah, Skimmels do.
Big one, Wayne.
Big trout? Oh yeah, it's nice. Don't horse them too much. Nice. That was on the croaker. Mullet, there you go. Tell you, man, last week we threw every artificial at them. Nothing but ladyfish. We put this mullet on. That's all that they want to eat.
Yeah, I mean, all it is mullet out there. That's
Yeah.
that's what they're eating.
Usually you'll find them chasing them schools in. But after, cast a spoon in between there.
Yeah.
They ain't even touching that.
Where you want my equipment and you fucking shit.
You caught it on your rod? Uh-oh. Hold it up. Nice trout. On live mullet. What's your name, home?
Tony.
Tony?
Rick, what's your name?
Rick and Homero, Homer.
Huh?
Homer.
Homer? Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
Homer.
I'm with the
Appreciate that, Homer.
Texas Fish Head, so
Oh,
if
okay.
you don't mind, we'll put you on the.
All right.
That's cool, man.
Hey, but that's just the first one, man. You gotta get more.
I'll subscribe to your channel, man.
Hey everyone, Texas Fish Head here again. Back at the beachfront. Water looks nice. Not as clean as we'd like it, but I'm out here with my good friend James, Kingfish James. He's out there looking for mullet right now. Everything we've caught has been on mullet, except for some ladyfish on spoons. Had a good time out here with my good friend. Old friends, met some new ones. Shared my bait with them, mullet with them. They wound up taking home some trout to eat, and that's a good thing. That's what it's all about, sharing. And once again, remember, whether you catch fish or not, just being outdoors is good enough. Participating in what God has provided for us. Remember to pray. Pray every day. A lot of folks can't come out and do what we do. I want to thank you once again for your clicks, likes, and subscribes. And we'll see each other soon. Be good. Stay safe.